idea behind ecosystem services is to start to try to acknowledge and quantify these benefits so we have a better understanding of humans' relationship to nature and ecosystems, and to help us understand how to conserve and manage those resources. We get trillions really of dollars of benefits from ecosystem services every year. Things like clean water that's filtered by forests like this one, to flood protection, all kinds of benefits that we're receiving from ecosystems. So by maintaining jaguar habitat, we're also maintaining habitat for a large range of other things, and we're also maintaining the habitat that working landscapes rely on. So ranching is also relying on these very same open, connected, large landscapes. These things go hand in hand. If we treat the ranch or the range as a single resource, what types of practices and management could we implement that's going to improve the overall quality of wildlife habitat while also allowing the rancher to meet their management goals and their needs?
So this is kind of gives us a good vantage point. What we try and do in these pastures is try and get water spread out throughout, and we would have a water just right over here in this little saddle. In most parts of Arizona, you're limited to your rainfall, and so you do need these large landscapes to go ahead and have a thriving operation. Usually there's several mixtures of land stature within that. You have federal, state, a lot of times private, and then private lease land that you might be leasing from another entity. So it's very important that we are able to maintain each component and be able to be sustainable in each component to make the whole operation work. Otherwise, we're just going to end up with fragmented landscapes. If there was a way to structure a program where you had maybe a list of services out there, they're already approved, and the process is we do this by these guidelines, by these practices, and it's going to benefit, and not have to do individual studies and study things to death. The issue is can we do it in a way that takes a lot of the bureaucracy out of it, because that's what kills a lot of programs.
There could be a lot more flexibility in the ability of a private organization, like a nonprofit organization, to be the primary proponent of a program like this, because they wouldn't be tied up in the federal bureaucracy. It's more than just, finding those specific practices that are going to benefit both ranchers and wildlife. There's a larger goal here of improving the overall sustainability of the range.